Today on Houston Life, expiration dates aren't only for food, why you may want to double check what you're binge watching.
Plus, at-home bartending 101 will share festive holiday cocktails you can make to help keep spirits bright.
And are you dreaming of a white Christmas? Aren't we all? We're going to share some kid-friendly science experiments to help you make your own snow at home. All of that and more happening today on Houston Life.
Is that for real?
Live from Studio B at KPRC Channel 2. Houston Life starts now.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Houston Life on this Tuesday, December 15th, 2020. I'm Derek Shore.
And I'm Courtney Savala. Happy Tuesday. And we got a little spring in our step when we walked in the studio, don't you think?
I know, some baked goods, and these are from Common Bond, all about supporting a great cause as well.
I love this so much, Derek. So, of course, you and I love Common Bond. They have several locations here, but today is Give Back Day at Common Bond. Dine in or order out any of Common Bond's 6 locations all day long. Here's who benefits. Our friends over at the Houston Symphony. They are going to receive a percentage of today's sales. All you have to do when you're there is mention the code SYMPHONY at checkout for your order to count. And y'all, you know, you have the gingerbread loaf in front of you. Doesn't that look amazing? You and I, we did not eat lunch, so here you go.
We rarely eat lunch, but this has just like this delicious sort of sugary crust on it.
Yeah, you know what, actually, I think that's the stolen. That's the stolen, right? The gingerbread loaf is in front of me, along with the Pantone, and then the seasonal macarons, also the gingerbread people. So these are great teacher gifts. Neighbor gifts, and it's one way to like give back to the Symphony. We know they need it. Also, just a little plug for our friends over at the Symphony. You know, they have the very Merry Pops going on right now, and if you can't make it in person, seats are very, very, very limited because of social distancing, but they are doing a live stream, so you can buy a live stream purchase.
Oh, that's cool.
For that fantastic concert. So go get your stuff from Common Bond and put the live stream on, and it's like you're there. 2
of our favorite things in Houston, Common Bond and the Symphony, and you mentioned teacher gifts. I feel like this year, more important than ever, to recognize our teachers.
Y'all, seriously, I mean, yes, big time, because they deserve it more than anything else, Lord knows, because they are teaching my 2 children. So bless your hearts. Thank you so much.
Your kids are very well behaved. And I know they liked having you as a teacher temporarily.
Oh, well, let's not talk
Teacher
about
Courtney,
that.
she's pretty, but she's mean. Remember that? I know. It's said it 100 times, it never gets old, right?
It never gets old, absolutely.
Well, I can't wait to dig in to some of this during our commercial break.
Yes.
We also have to mention our hometown guy and girl. Last night was part 1 of this season finale of NBC's The Voice. And of course, from the very beginning, we have just been so proud that we have Houstonians representing. The final 5 artists performed a cover and an original song. Our 2 local contestants, Rosenberg native John Holiday and Houston native Dez. In case you missed it, John Holiday performed a cover of Beyonce's Halo. We've got a little clip.
It brought tears to my eyes, that performance. It was fantastic.
Yeah, his countertenor voice. I mean, he gets up there into the upper atmosphere.
Unbelievable. So way to go. Also, we have Dez with a cover. Y'all, this one brought me to my knees, of Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. Take a listen.
And if you see my reflection in a snow-covered hill, well, maybe the landslide brought you down.
She Desified it, didn't she?
Yeah, I like that. Des always gives me chills. And we, of course, we're rooting for both of them. The winner will be announced tonight, so be sure to tune in right here on KPRC Channel 2. I think it starts at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour finale.
Oh, the 2-hour special.
Yeah.
So check the listing. But
I
we'll
know.
confirm that it's at that time.
It's going to be good. I have a feeling, if not both of them, one of them is the winner.
Regardless of who takes the title, though, I mean, they are all winners, and it's remarkable to me. We do a live TV show every day. It's a little different. I mean, the pressure of singing, performing live, and hats off to them, because I know there must be so much going on, so much going through their minds, their hearts pounding, I'm sure, so
And
hats
even
off.
along the way, right, because that show, the format changed so much because of social distancing, and, you know, so they're on Zoom, or they're, you know, they're in different areas, their family's not able to be there with them. So hats off to them, because it's a whole different type of pressure than the show normally has. That's what I think.
I think so too.
But I think we're gonna be talking about an H-Town win tomorrow.
I think so too.
Absolutely.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, here's another thing. Y'all know, like, I am always behind packages. You know, we have to ship things out because our families don't live here.
Yeah.
If you haven't gotten your holiday packages in the mail, countdown's on, people. Today is the last day to do so.
How is that possible?
At a regular rate with expedited delivery by December 25th. Don't be that person showing up to get an envelope at the post office and be mad when there's a line out the door. Like, realize what's happening here. You can find more information on shipping deadlines at click2houston.com. I'm really excited. Orlando and I actually, we've crossed off a lot of those. Usually it's today where we're freaking out sending things. We've done a good job. I've got about 2 more things that I need to ship, so I'm a little bit more nervous about that, but at least it's not, you know, the entire family.
It always sneaks up. I'm impressed that you have it done already. This year we did a no gifts rule in our family, but we bought a bunch of gifts for them anyway. The problem is now they're in a storage unit because we've been moving, and so I don't quite know where everything is. The gifts are coming late. I'm just letting everyone know.
It's an Easter gift, just so you know.
Yes, of course it is.
That's usually,
Enjoy this ski parka.
Yes.
It's springtime now.
It's Easter. Oh, it could snow in Salt Lake then.
It could.
It could.
It could.
It might.
But it's not going to. Listen, all morning, my heart has been so full, because if you watch Channel 2 News this morning, very early for some people out there watching, but also the Today Show, they really put a spotlight on Houston and the fantastic work that the Houston Food Bank has been doing, but also the great need we have in our community right now.
Need. And this is all about the Houston Food Bank. So they basically hosted a pop-up distribution event at NRG. Vicki Wynn with the Today Show, or NBC, was there for the season of giving, and she was there as well. And listen to this, you guys. You see the parking lot. This is obviously a bird's eye view of the amount of cars showing up to get food from the Houston Food Bank. And according to the food bank's website, more than 1 million people in Southeast Texas are food insecure. The Houston Food Bank is America's largest food bank in distribution. And for those of you who are able to help this holiday season, you know, every dollar you give actually provides 3 meals. That's $1, 3 meals. If you would like more information on how you can donate, also you can donate your time with volunteer opportunities. Connor has gone, I have gone, Orlando has gone. Derek, I think you've done it as well. To help you find a pantry near you, HoustonFoodBank.org also has all of those resources. And basically, the food bank is the hub, and they distribute to the food banks around our city.
Right, and they have many partners, too, that help them do that work. And I think for so many folks who just sort of take the basics of life for granted, it's very eye-opening to hear these statistics. And they've seen the Houston Food Bank more than a 100% increase in the demand for food, in the need for food, more than double, right? And for so many people who are needing food during this very bizarre year, people are out of work, we're dealing with a pandemic. These are folks who never in a million years did it ever even cross their mind that they would need to go to get free food.
I know.
And in a city with millions and millions of people, the Houston surrounding area, it's sprawling, right? Millions of folks, so many people going hungry, and I think that if you can spare a few bucks, it is a great way to give back to people you'll never meet. But I don't know, I think giving also makes us feel better.
Absolutely. It's a great way to help out not only our neighbors, our community, and sort of feel bonded and helping in a way. Maybe it's not monetarily that you can help, but maybe it's helping in the time that you have. And they do a great job giving you volunteer opportunities as well. So it's great that Houston was spotlighted on that today too. And also the need, just that bird's eye view of the amount of cars coming into NRG parking lot and how big that space is. It's very evident that the need is great.
It's staggering. It happens every year. It's worse this year because of the pandemic.
Right.
But I think we can't forget that year-round, the Houston Food Bank, they distribute more food than any other food bank in the United States. That's pretty telling. It's pretty incredible. No surprise we're one of the largest cities, but I think it's just important to remember those who don't have so much this holiday season.
Absolutely. And our thoughts and prayers are with you.
For sure. Okay, let's lighten the mood. How about that? So in other food news, well, or should we call it E. coli and salmonella news, you've heard this story, I'm sure, circulating.
What story?
The cannibal sandwich. Have y'all heard of this?
Oh.
Also known as served with tiger meat, which is not actually tiger meat.
No,
it's
they just
raw
right?
ground beef that they serve with sliced onions on rye bread. Well, according to the New York Post, officials in Wisconsin, where this is a holiday tradition, they are urging locals to actually remove tiger meat or cannibal sandwiches from their menus this year. Yeah,
Why
the
are we
Wisconsin
eating raw
Department of
ground
Health.
beef?
So the Department of Health Services in Wisconsin even put out a tweet with a reminder that ground beef should always be cooked to 160 degrees.
Ew. I mean, why is that even a thing?
I don't know. I'm not from Wisconsin, but I have several friends who are. I should have reached out to ask them.
You know, I grew up not far from there and have a lot
Not
of
far?
But I've never heard of that. Never, ever, ever have I heard of this.
No, nor have I. It looks disgusting. Sorry, I'm very distracted right now.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I mean, to me, it looks disgusting, cooked or uncooked. It just looks kind of like, it's like that's a flesh that's been ground up. It just seems very unappealing. But the idea of sinking your teeth into it raw, how does that scream holiday?
Why does it doesn't even taste good?
How do you know?
Well, I mean, there's no way you get the flavor from cooking it.
I think you get the flavor from seasoning, too. Maybe the onions
Yeah.
provide it. Who knows?
Ugh. I don't know.
Skip the
I feel
cannibal
like we need
sandwich,
gingerbread loaf.
go to Common Bond, get some baked goods, get some eggnog. Costco has some great eggnog, I've got to say.
Oh, so good.
Really good eggnog. Bundle up by the fire, enjoy the cold weather, and have a great holiday, everyone. We still have 40 minutes left in today's show.
I know.
50, actually.
Well, we're still going to get some good stuff, you know?
We are.
It's going to happen.
Okay. Well, still to come on Houston Life. This is like the horror of all horrors for Miss Courtney Zavala here. Ever been hooked on a TV series only to miss how it all ends? Well, expiration dates aren't only for food. Courtney will share her experience with a popular streaming platform, and I'm very curious about this.
I'm not happy.
Okay, you're going to tell us
happy.
why very soon.
I know. Next, we're going to check in with Joe Sam. Hey, Joe, what do you have coming up for us today?
Hey, Courtney, Derek. Well, you know what? Not only is the building, these aluminum trees are also really historic and they're very rare. So we're going to be giving you the history behind these space-age Christmas trees and the importance of coming checking them out with this really cool exhibit. That's all coming up on Houston Life when we return.
Okay. So I need you guys to just step into my world just for a second. So everybody's been binge watching everything. You know, that whole story, you know, like I finished everything on Netflix.
I've been binge eating these macarons.
So good, right?
Spiked eggnog.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So I started watching an old television show called Heart of Dixie.
Yeah.
So good, right? I'd never seen it before. I'm watching it. I am not done with said season. But as I found out this morning from best friend Lori, it's gone.
What do you mean gone?
Gone. It had expired from Netflix.
I thought
Gone.
stuff sort of lived forever, though, if you were streaming it, no?
Apparently, there's a 5-year limit to what is on their platform.
But it's got to be on some other platform,
Listen,
right?
I then called in our other friend,
Oh, I thought you were saying
Jill
you called
Davis.
Netflix.
I called Netflix and filed a complaint. Thank you for calling your Content's Terrible hotline. How can I help you? So I called Jill.
An inside joke.
And I said, girl, what is happening here? She already finished Heart of Dixie. Lori's a little bit further behind me. I mean, I have no idea what's going on.
I thought I was the only one you called girl.
Oh, it's everybody.
Sorry, I'm distracted. So does everyone watch the show? Have I been missing out?
It's so cute. I mean, I don't know if you probably won't like it. You don't even like watching shows. So, I mean, I would say watch it. I love it. There's some good eye candy in there too, but it's a good story. But here am I. You know, I don't know what happens to Dr. Hart. Does she end up with George? Does she not end up with George? Then Mayor LaVon Hayes is dating Annabeth, and AB's parents come to visit, and then I don't know what happens.
Can I get some more
Do they get back together? What is
so
happening?
lost. I don't know. I don't watch the show.
But who knew that Netflix had a 5-year expiration date on things that they put on their platform?
Why don't we try calling Netflix before the end of the show and see if we can get to the bottom of that?
We're going to need to do it.
Well, that's sort of a rude awakening, something you discovered as an adult that is the reality. There's an expiration date for streaming content. Now we want to hear from you. Share a funny or weird thing perhaps you all learned as adults, and it could be good news, bad news, everything in between.
So I learned recently that the logo for Baskin-Robbins actually has a 31 in it for 31 flavors. See the B and the R?
Oh my gosh.
You didn't notice it either.
No.
I just figured this out.
Well, I see the B and the R, so
Right,
it's
but
a
now
B
you
and an
see-
R, and it's a 31.
My whole life, never knew that. Or when they switched the logo, you know?
I remember when I learned that my entire life I was saying the word mischievous wrong. Mischievous.
Okay.
How do you say it?
I don't know, now I have pressure.
But how do most people say?
Mischievous?
That's how I grew up saying it too. No, look at the spelling. It's V-O-U-S.
Mischievous.
It's mischievous. There is no V-us, it's V-O-U-S. Mischievous. And then I felt so dumb. I had been saying it wrong my entire life.
But I think we all have, so there's no reason. Nobody knew.
I don't think that's an excuse.
31, who knew it was in the logo?
31, mischievous. Who knew?
And expiration dates on Netflix. I'm bugged. If I find it on another platform, which I have, how do I know what season I was on? I have no idea. I don't know what episode I was on. It just logs me in.
I'm sure you're gonna figure it out.
Bothered.
You're too young to be so bitter. Okay, switching gears now. We are taking you on a trip through Christmas past with an exhibit that features more than 100 vintage aluminum Christmas trees. I'm pretty sure my grandmother had one of these.
This is so cool. Joe Sam is at the 1940 Air Terminal Museum with a look at all of them in their shining glory. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Courtney, Derek, that's right. And you know what, Derek? I think my grandmother had about 6 or 7 of them spread out throughout her home when I was a kid. So it's bringing back memories. And that's right, we're on the southeast side of Houston, right near the Hobby Airport. And I have Darren here with me to explain not only these historic but rare trees that we have here, talking about the Space Age Christmas tree exhibit. What makes it Space Age? That's what we wanted to know first.
Absolutely. Howdy, Houston Live. They are referred to as Space Age Christmas trees precisely because they were a product of the late 1950s, early 1960s America, when we were, in fact, in the middle of the space race against the Soviet Union. They're usually constructed of aluminum, just like rocket ships, hence Space Age Christmas trees.
Wow. And then you also talked about a really cool fact with Charlie Brown. So give us that little story, too.
That's correct. In the 1965 Charlie Brown Christmas special, Lucy asks Charlie Brown to get the biggest aluminum tree he can find, maybe painted pink. So right here we have the tree of Lucy's dreams.
Wow. And giving us that spirit of Christmas, like you mentioned, too, when we talk about that, this tree here going for $5,000, is that correct?
That is right. Previously, there had been a sales record of about $3,400 or so. That was shattered last week by a $5,000 purchase of a pink aluminum Christmas tree on the online forums.
Wow, and there's also some really cool facts with these rare trees back here, too. Talk about a few of these that we see here.
Absolutely. We have a peacock tree, which is a two-dimensional tree meant to be placed against a wall. A 1959 first edition. For 1966, these dual-colored trees were popular, but the most important one is the burgundy blue up front, which kind of looks purple, of which there were only a few known specimens in collections anywhere in the world.
Wow, and this exhibit is going on right now for people to come and check out, correct?
That's correct, through January the 3rd.
Wow, and what are the times that it's going to be open until?
They're closed always on Mondays, but Tuesday through Saturday, they open at 10 o'clock in the morning, close at 5, and on Sundays, they have limited hours from 1 in the afternoon until 5.
Absolutely amazing. Each one of these trees has something special about them, a story that goes along with the history that brings them to life here in this amazing Christmas exhibit. When we come back, we're going to take you up to the second floor where there's even more aluminum trees, just like my grandmother's house, for you to check out yourselves. Courtney and Derek are going to send things back to you in the studio for now.
They are so beautiful, Joe. First of all, please tell Theron that we both say hi.
Yes.
And secondly, let him know that
They both said hi, Courtney and
maybe
Derek. You can
we
say hi
could...
to them.
Hey, Derek, Courtney.
What's up, Theron? And maybe if we're good, perhaps we could borrow some of those trees because they are so beautiful.
Yeah.
So lovely. Such a great showcase, too. I can't wait to see the second half of that, too. Thanks, guys, so much. When we come back, getting your health checked for the new year, we're going to get an overview of important senior-focused services.
And still to come on Houston Life, festive science experiments to spark your child's curiosity and learning during the holiday break. Houston Life will be right back.
Well, welcome back. You know, with the new year approaching, it's important to start thinking about your health goals for the year ahead. Recently, I had the opportunity to speak with Dr. Patricia Hayes from Partners in Primary Care about the importance of senior-focused care. Dr. Patricia Hayes is with us now. Hi, Dr. Hayes. Thanks so much for being with us. And quickly remind our viewers who you are and what Partners in Primary Care is.
Yeah, so I am the Area Medical Director for Partners in Primary Care here in Southeast Texas. We are a primary care model that is dedicated primarily to the care of seniors.
And that is something I think that's so appealing to so many of us as our parents are getting older. And with the new year approaching, why is it important for seniors really to start thinking about health goals in the new year?
We know that the end of the year is coming, so people start making those New Year's resolutions. And we truly believe here at Partners in Primary Care that prevention of illness is really key to living a long, healthy, fulfilling life. And what we want you all to do is think about scheduling your annual wellness visit for, the new year. Those wellness visits help us get a good big picture on the patient. So, when you come in for that wellness visit, we'll get a medical history, a family history, try and find out whether you're predisposed to particular conditions, get a good identification of what medicines you're on, what supplements you might be taking, what vaccinations you're on, or what vaccinations you've had. That way we can make sure that we optimize and make sure that you're on the best plan of care for you.
So why is it important, if you are relatively healthy already, to, make sure that these visits are on the regular?
And the earlier that we find things, the better your, outcome is likely to be. We want to make sure that people are, not just, coming along life and then all of a sudden they identify that they've had this horrible high blood pressure when they end up in the emergency room with a stroke or, with a heart attack. We want to make sure that we find these things early. And not only are we looking for, chronic diseases and things like cancer and, osteoporosis and diabetes, but we also want to make sure that people are coming in to get their, mental health checks. And, we know again that isolation has been a real big problem this past year. And, problems with isolation and feeling anxiety, insomnia, depression can really be big issues that occur in our seniors.
What should you do if, say, somebody doesn't have an established primary care physician or really maybe looking for a new doctor?
We'll get recommendations from family and friends. They see doctors that they may like. If you don't have those recommendations, we're here to help. So you can contact us or, reach out to our website, seniorfocusedhouston.com, and we can help make sure that, we get you in with one of our physicians who are all accepting new patients at this time, get you in to get those physical exams done. And then you want to work with your health plan and make sure that you've got a health plan that is accepted by whichever physician that you would like to see. So we can help with that if you need. We're here. We're accepting new patients. We have 12 clinics by the end of the year and throughout all of Southeast Houston. So all the way up to Conroe and down to Beaumont and Port Arthur and throughout Houston. So we want to make it convenient for you. If you don't have a doctor, we'd love to see you.
Great information. Dr. Patricia Hayes, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
And if you would like more information about what Partners in Primary Care can do for you or someone you love, just visit seniorfocusedhouston.com.
All right, Courtney, I will take it from here. Coming up, we are getting a crash course for some festive holiday cocktails, and we will get a check of what Keith, Christine, and Frank have coming up for the news at 4 when Houston Life returns in just 2 minutes.
Well, welcome back to Houston Life. I'm Courtney Savala.
And I'm Derek Shore. It is exactly 3:30 on the dot, and we have loved some of our viewer comments that have been rolling in today. Earlier, we asked you to share a weird or funny or helpful thing you learned as an adult, and we're going to show you some of those comments now. Dana writes in and says the little arrow by your fuel gauge tells you which side the gas tank is on. Dana, this is very helpful info. I remember when I learned about this, especially if you drive a rental car once in a while on vacation.
You have no idea.
You're like, wait, which side is the gas tank on? That little arrow never fails.
I know, because I never guess it right. Anyway, so Olivia writes in, the hole in the can top is for holding straws?
You've never heard that before?
No.
Why are you laughing?
Because I thought it, never mind. I thought it was something else. And so I just glanced at the photo and I thought, I can't believe we're putting this on TV.
What did you think it was?
I thought it was a cigarette.
Oh, yeah, that's not an ashtray. That's a straw.
No, I
in a drink.
know, but I
Jody
didn't know
writes
that was
in-
for the straw.
Well, apparently it is. Jody writes in, there's an arrow in the FedEx logo. Huh?
What?
I think we have a picture of this. I can't.
I'm
Where's
sorry,
the
where
arrow?
is it?
Oh, between the E and the X. It's a white arrow, like on a red background.
Oh, my word. Who knew?
Wait, so is that just coincidence?
They
did
did
it on
do it on
purpose?
purpose?
How do we know? Did we call FedEx to verify this?
It's a trippy thing when you just focus on that area and the whole thing just kind of blurs out a little bit.
I have never noticed
Me
the arrow.
either. Y'all are so smart.
Well, there's a circle in the middle of the D, so there. Did you see that?
No.
Let's put it back up. Look,
Like
there's
in a
circle.
normal D?
See, it's a circle and then an arrow.
Yes. You are so smart.
I am very perceptive today.
You are really teaching us
That
a
is
few things.
very helpful information.
Thank you so much.
Just look for the circle and arrow.
Yes, and you know it's FedEx. All right, let's now check in with Keith and Christine.
Wow.
Yeah, we are just splitting atoms over here, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Forget about the words. Just look for the circle and the arrow. Oh, that's FedEx. Okay.
No, for sure the arrow is once you see it, you can't unsee it, right?
Very true. Yeah.
The circle, the same, I guess.
Helping people every day
You know what,
here at Houston
I don't know
Life.
what we would do without you guys.
We are the hard journalists. We just want people to know.
We love you so much. Okay. All right. So it is a little gloomy outside. I feel like we could use some sunshine, Frank.
Oh, come on.
We need it. Oh my gosh. It feels like we're in like Siberia. My goodness. Get us out of here, Frank.
It was, it's like 38 today at Bush.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
yeah.
34 at Conroe. Conroe's always cold. It was only 34. It wasn't even freezing.
That's not Houston.
But it's UGG weather. Get used to it
is.
for a minute.
It is festive.
Okay, well, it's going to stay cold for a bit, but at least the sun will be back with us tomorrow because it's not here today. There
Goodness.
you go. That's our Triangle Energy camera where the clouds have eaten the tops of the buildings. It's 49, 52, 54, so we're lucky that it's at least gone up that high today after a very cold start. But that's about where it has stayed. You can see there's the drizzle we have seen. This low that's spinning up here with snow in Oklahoma, that has a front with it, so that cool air is going to be reinforced as we get into the next couple of days. So no big warm-up coming this week, it doesn't look like. There's the rain that's moved through. I'll tell you, it has been so light, the Dopplers had a hard time even finding how much. If you look down to the island, 1/4 of an inch of rain, but most of us, less than 1/10 of an inch. So it truly has just been a drizzleable day. It's going to be that way the next couple of hours. 52 at 4, 50 at 5, then 40s as we go into 6 and 7 o'clock. So prepare the pups. We'll talk about just how cold it's going to get tonight and overnight coming up at 4. I have another weekend front. After that one, we tend to warm up. But I tell you what, we have an interesting Christmas week ahead of us, especially for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. That's now on the board for the 10-day. How about that?
I know,
Okay,
it's coming.
Interesting. I'm a little nervous now. Use the word
Interesting.
Interesting. Where did that word
Okay.
come from?
Okay, we'll talk about it, Frank. Thanks so much. All right, also coming up at 4 o'clock today, history in Houston today. We're looking at the first Houston healthcare worker to receive the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine. We do have live team coverage from the vaccine arrival to the workers getting it to how much more of the vaccine is on the way.
Plus, when you travel by air, you never want the airline to lose your luggage. And we are going to show you the new technology being used by United Airlines to make sure your luggage, in fact, does not get lost. That's news.
Yeah, that definitely changes the game when during your vacation to lose your luggage. So
when we ever travel again.
I know.
One day. Hey guys, some late breaking news. A viewer just wrote in letting us know things we learn as adults.
Yes.
Fruit Loops are all the same flavor.
What?
Wow.
Sugar.
Yeah, there
You mean that the orange isn't different from the blue ones? Wow.
No,
Yes,
they're all the same
according to
flavor.
our viewer Pamela. Yes, and turns out we did a quick search and the internet agrees.
Wow.
Well, that must be true.
Listen,
You're never- you're
again,
never-
must be
you're
true.
never
The
too
Google
old to
machine does
learn,
not
right?
we're
lie.
splitting atoms over here.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Never
Thank
too
you.
old to learn.
We'll see you at 4 o'clock. Okay, so it's happy hour here at Houston Life, and we are toasting the holidays with festive drinks to help keep us all warm this season. Courtney?
Rika Vodka ambassador Trevor Schneider and his wife Emily share must-try cocktails that would get you through the end of 2020.
Today we're going to show you how to make two very simple holiday, festive, delicious cocktails.
That are super easy.
They are super easy. So I'm going to let my wife start first.
Thank you. I'm going to make an Icelandic coffee. This is a really easy drink to make. It's a warmer cocktail, so I enjoy that in the winter. And I'm cheating. I'm using my frother. So if you don't have one of these, take these ingredients, put them in a pot, pop them on the stove, heat them up to a warm, lower heat. So to get started, we're going to do 2 ounces of oat milk. If you do not have oat milk, use almond milk, use regular milk. Can't think of any other milk, so just throw them in there. We're gonna do 1 ounce of espresso.
Fresh espresso.
Fresh. Put it in our machine and push a button type of fresh. And then we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of maple syrup. I like using maple syrup. If you don't have it, use simple syrup, but maple's better.
Maple is better.
And then we're just gonna pop the lid on it, push a button, and then Trevor's gonna do the more complicated of the two.
Okay, thank you.
It's not complicated at all.
So I'm going to make a kind of a riff on a hot toddy, which is the hot honey lemon love. And what you're going to do is run over to the stove. You're going to put a pot on. You're going to put about 4 ounces of water. You're going to put a 1/2 ounce of honey. You're going to zest a whole lemon, and you're going to put 1 to 2 cinnamon sticks in, and we're going to bring that to a simmer. So what we do is we just pour this in, and you see all that smoke, or I should say steam. And we got the water, we got the honey, we got the lemon. I'm gonna pop that over there. Then I'm gonna put a little bit of fresh cinnamon in there. And again, your kitchen is gonna be smelling like a beautiful holiday. I'm gonna move my glass out of the way. Emily, do you wanna finish yours off?
So I went ahead and put 2 ounces of Rika into my glass, and now, nice and frothy.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Would you like a little cinnamon top?
Maybe I am the mixologist of the Yeah, cinnamon. Oh, mine is so much better than yours.
Well,
sorry.
It is better.
Enjoy your holidays, guys. These will definitely help.
Keep safe. Bye.
We love them.
Trevor and Emily are so much fun, and it just so happens that we have our own versions here on set. Our producer, Kat, just whipped these up. She knows we love a strong cocktail. Courtney, you go first. You have the Icelandic coffee?
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I have the hot honey lemon love.
That's good. It's really tasty, though. It's just a little heavy. It's yummy.
Wow, well,
That'll
that
warm you
will put
right
some
up.
hair on your chest.
It's so good, though. I have made several of the Cocktail Ninja's recipes. He is fantastic.
I know, he
Love
always
Trevor.
knocks it out of the park.
Yeah.
And we do love a strong cocktail, Kat.
Thank you,
So
Kat.
thank you. This is the first cocktail I've had in a couple
4
hours.
hours.
It's a joke. I'm really joking. If you'd like the recipes to these cocktails, you can check out our website, HoustonLife.tv.
And coming up, learning doesn't have to stop during the holiday break. We are sharing at-home science experiments to keep the entire family busy.
And still ahead, we'll check back in with Joe Sam, who's been checking out those beautiful vintage Christmas trees. Stay tuned for more Houston Life. Welcome back to Houston Life. Look, suddenly we're doctors.
It happens.
You look official, right? Well, we might not have snow in Texas very often, but the good news is, Courtney, did you realize we can actually make snow right at our homes.
I love this. Here with seasonal science experiments to keep your kids and adults busy during the holiday break is Mr. Science, Jason Lindsay. Welcome to Houston Live. Great to see you.
Glad to be here. How are you, Courtney and Derek? You look awesome. You look just like a scientist.
Oh, perfect, perfect. Doctor, scientist. Now, this is a newsflash for a lot of people, Jason. We can actually do instant snow. Tell us the ingredients required for making this at home.
It's something you gotta get at your craft store. It's called instant snow.
Oh.
You can get it there, and it doesn't have to be 32 degrees Fahrenheit outside, so I can make a snowstorm in my kitchen. You'll notice that I have some right here in my container. I have some water over here. I'm gonna get a little closer to the camera so you can see this. I think you're gonna try it as well. But what happens is these tiny little pieces act as sponges. I pour the water in, and those sponges slurp it up, and look at that. It's snowing.
That is so cool.
Mind blown, pretty cool. Let's see you try it. You're gonna pour that water in there all at once. Do it quickly.
Wait, the water first or the snow first?
Now let's pour the water in the snow. So it looks like you have a container of snow. Pour that into your container.
There you go.
And then dump all of that water inside. Quickly, do it fast, Derek. Quickly.
Okay. Fast, fast, fast.
It absorbs, it'll suck it up, and then as it does, you'll start to get your snow. Now, what I want you to do is actually turn it upside down there on the table. Turn it upside down on the table, the whole container.
Upside down?
All out right there.
Oh, it's gonna pour. You want to pour it back in that container?
Wait, did I add too much?
Look,
it's like slush.
It looks like you put too much water.
Oh, I see it.
That's what science is all about. So many families are doing exactly this in kitchens all across America. And what they're finding out is I give them this tip. Let kids know science doesn't happen the first time. For example, but look on top there, you'll notice how your snow is fluffy just a little bit.
Yeah,
now,
it's like powder, like fresh powder.
Yeah.
Now, Courtney, do you like to throw snowballs at Derek?
Of course I do. Absolutely. I have two older brothers. I have good practice.
Oh, I think I'm making a mess. And Jason, essentially what we're seeing now is what's called endothermic reaction. Can you explain what that is?
Wow, Derek, you're pretty smart. I think you're a scientist. I saw some of the neat tips you were giving earlier with the FedEx and all that stuff. I think you got a pretty cool kid next to you there. So when it comes to endothermic versus exothermic, we're about to do an exothermic reaction in a minute, but endothermic, endo means inside, thermic means heat, so the heat went inside and it gets cold. In a few minutes, exothermic, heat on the outside. High five for science, Derek.
Okay, virtual high five. And you know what? It does look like snow.
It does.
Just like the Utah powder I grew up with. And Courtney, you have something kind of interesting. This is what, a melting snowman?
Yeah, you're right. So I have a styrofoam snowman right here, and then inside of here I have something that you might put on your fingernails to remove the fingernail polish. So if you have fake fingernails, be aware if you get this on there, they might kind of dissolve and kind of fall off. So what I'm going to do is take my snowman, which is made up of tiny pieces, and we need to take those tiny pieces apart. And the acetone does just that. So I'm going to drop them in there, and look what's happening. Heat is dissolving, basically, or melting. Look at him.
Look at
kind of
that.
like the wicked witch or the wicked snowman as he kind of goes away. Now you're going to try it, right?
Okay, I'm going to try it. I do have shellac on my nails, but I think I'm okay. So we do have the styrofoam balls. We did purchase these online, but I guess you can make whatever you want to out of styrofoam cups if you don't have time to order. So here we go.
Oh, look at all the bubbling action, too.
It's so cool. And the way the styrofoam melts, it's basically like the little pieces of snow. Dissolves, I should say.
Taking apart the styrofoam, you'll notice it kind of looks slimy or snotty there at the bottom. And if you were to pick that up, it would be a globular mess. So what the acetone is doing is it's taking apart the small pieces that make up the snowman. And that's a bunch of atoms linked together to create molecules. Pretty cool experiment there. Just make sure you're not, getting it on your fingernails or getting it in your face. Which reminds me, kids, don't eat or drink your science experiment. Have an adult around and wear the appropriate safety gear.
Okay, I was always sad when the snowman melted. You have one last experiment for us. It's called creating hot ice, Jason. How do you do it?
What I have in my hands right here is a hand warmer. It's a liquid one. And basically what I'm going to do is dip it into some vinegar because that will stall out the reaction in enough time so that I can create my reaction pretty fast. As soon as this hits my creation over here, it's going to start to harden. So watch it. Here we go. And you'll notice how it goes from a liquid to a solid almost instantly, and it's giving off a whole bunch of heat. We call that an exothermic reaction.
Wow. Very cool.
Very
and
nice.
that's why they call it instant ice. It looks like ice, and it kind of goes really hard, really fast.
Well, Jason, Lindsay, thank you so much for sharing those experiments with us. And Courtney, the good news is we have this whole container full of snow we can have a little snowball fight with outside.
I'm in.
Okay, deal.
Mr. Science, thank you so much. Great to see you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Keep safe, keep well.
Same to you. And for the directions to each of these experiments that we did today, just visit our website.
Okay, and Houston Life will be right back.
Welcome back here to Houston Life. We are getting into the Christmas spirit, but we're taking you on a blast back to the past with these aluminum Christmas trees, really vintage here at the Air Terminal Museum. And we have Aaron here with us again. We're on the second floor now where even more trees are.
We are on the second floor, which is dedicated to all of the competitors to the Aluminum Specialty Company.
Absolutely, and you hear the music in the background. We were jamming into it a little bit earlier. That's because we have a choir here that's performing for us with that awesome green aluminum tree in the back. Absolutely beautiful. And then as we continue to walk through, because there's so much to see here, so just follow me on through here. We want to show our viewers just a sneak peek at one of the rooms that's really amazing, that's breathtaking.
Absolutely.
Whenever we're looking at these beautiful vintage trees. So we're going to stand on the outside and we're going to have our photographer Paul go on inside, talk about that rotating tree and then everything else that's surrounded by it.
Yes, sir. Well, this tree is dedicated to, the room, I should say, is dedicated to trees that were manufactured in Chicago by a company called Revlis. And the white aluminum tree you're looking at was actually handmade by Mrs. Helen Hankes, the wife of the owner of the Revlis company. Her signature actually is on the box, which you can see on the graphics over here.
That is absolutely amazing. And there's so much to see here. Like we said, we don't even have enough time to show all of the amazing vintage aluminum trees that we have here. But for people who want to learn more about everything that they can see here at the Air Terminal Museum, you have a book that has a lot of information and history in it about these aluminum trees.
I do. If people are interested in the history, you can go to my web store, which is evergreenbook.com. You can see the 2 books that I've previously written. And a third is in process, which is called Space Age Christmas Trees, which will come out next November.
Absolutely great. Theron, thanks so much for having us in here to check out these beautiful aluminum trees. We're going to have more information about how you can come and check this out right now. The exhibit is going on. We're going to send things back to you in the studio for now. I'm going to go and see what else they have here.
So beautiful. Joe, thanks so much. And it's so great that Theron has kept this tradition and these memories alive.
I know. And thanks for the tour, Joe. It was awesome. After the break, a look at what's coming up on tomorrow's show. Well, coming up on tomorrow's show, running behind on decking the halls for the holidays? Yes, we've got you covered with 3 DIY projects under $10 to help you transform your home for the season.
Plus, Lauren Kelly chats with the star of NBC's musical take on the holiday classic, Dr. Seuss's The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. Find out how Matthew Morrison got into the spirit of the infamous green character.
The costumes are fabulous, aren't they?
They really are, and he is so talented. Well, here at KPRC Channel 2, we are celebrating with some holiday photos.
And what says the holidays more than a good, healthy competition?
What?
So we need your help, okay? And we need your votes for us to win. Here are our pictures. Derek and me.
Aww.
And Joe and Lauren are part of this contest as well.
Very nice. Yeah, all the on-air talent here at Channel 2.
But we're just talking about us.
Oh, but just vote for us.
Yeah, just vote for us.
That's right. What talent?
Head to click2houston.com to vote. All you need to do is click on the link. I posted it. Houston Life's Facebook page, posted it, all social platforms. Find the picture, find just the Houston Life people, and just vote for us because, you know, those are the best.
They really are. But it was fun to dress up for those photos.
It was a lot of fun. And earlier we're talking about things that we've learned like recently or, you know, something we've done our whole life and didn't realize. So we were talking about the 31 and the Baskin-Robbins logo. So Amazon, I need to go back and look at this, but people are saying that there's the Amazon arrow and it's from A to Z in the Amazon logo.
Oh, the arrow points from the A to the Z?
Yeah, insinuating that we have everything covered from A to Z.
Oh.
So I need to go check it out.
Oh, that's very true. They kind of do have everything.
They kind of do.
The Wendy's logo says mom in it.
Mom on the collar of the Wendy's dress. Yeah.
I've never noticed that. And one of our viewers, Danny, wrote in talking about that little drawer. Danny says, I didn't know the drawer at the bottom of the stove was for keeping food warm. I thought it was for cookware storage. Danny, you and me both.
I did, yeah.
Does
I
it
remember
really
my
keep things
mom, like
warm?
growing up, there were pans on the bottom of her stove, but I don't know if we had a fancy warmer or if that was just storage or we just didn't know.
I'm gonna check the next time I actually bake something in the oven.
It's very strange.
Okay, well, thanks for all the comments, and we're going to send it on over to our friends in Studio A for the news. I still can't believe Fruit Loops are all the same flavor.
We've been talking about that for like 20 minutes now.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Mind-blowing.
I didn't think they were different flavors. I just didn't think they were the same
I
flavor.
assumed they were like Skittles. If it's a different color, it's a different flavor.
No, we were
Not
all
Fruit Loops.
We were all lied to, unfortunately.
Yeah, and real quick, guys, on the photos, you know, not to get petty or anything, but, you know, Derek, you had a mustache in your photo, so I think if they vote for you, it's going to be invalidated.
Excuse me? What's wrong with mustaches?
You don't have one now.
That was my holiday mustache.
Oh, I think...
I was gonna say, what do you have against mustaches? You have one right now.
I'm hearing from the crew, the
judges.
He's not hearing anything.
And what's that? Oh, okay, Derek's picture. Okay.
Disqualified.
Disqualified.
Story of my life.
Wow.
Didn't follow the rules.
I'm
You
sorry.
are not DQ'd. You shine bright like a star.
Thanks,
Look at
Christine.
him. Look, you know. Okay. A little friendly competition, I see. Great to see you guys. We'll see you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock on Houston Live.
Sounds good.